To be quite honest, a lot actually happened in this Bleach chapter. Like, not a lot as in, oh, that happened, and, then that happened, and that happened. One event happened, and should I swear? And a fuck ton came after it. I'll swear, I don't even care. So basically, we heard of, the first page of, the first 2 pages of this chapter will just explain about how the soul society and the human worlds are like collapsing, maybe into each other, or just collapsing in general to be destroyed, like all together. Personally, I think we're being collapsed together, like the Soul King was a bridge between two worlds, and now that the Soul King's gone, we're like bridging back into one. Which I don't know. I'd be happy if that happened, but at the same time, I really want the Soul Society to stay in its own place. The human world stays its own place. And I'll apologise if you just saw my finger. There's a bit of blood on it. I must have caught it in my sleep. Anyway, onwards a little bit into the chapter, we heard from Utikate. He speaks of replacing the Soul King, which I didn't even know was possible. I didn't think there was a way to replace the Soul King. I thought the Soul King was just an immortal being of eternal life. But then, of course, Yuach just went and killed him. So probably not wasn't the case. But I thought it was like a being that just stayed there. Like it could be killed in battle, but it never died of age or anything, natural causes. So for him to die, well, for him to speak of replacing the Soul King, I was a bit like, do I really want this to happen? But now that I think about it, I've just read the full chapter, I'm like, yeah, I want this to happen. But after that, we learned that Utikate had a disease when he was 3 years old, and his life should have ended at 3 years old. But because of Mimi Hage-sama, Utikate survived the disease and lived on. That's why his hair's white, because of Minigame. Is that Mimi Haji Sama? Sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. So yeah, that happened, and we learn as well because he has Mimigane in his body with him right now that he is actually rightfully the Soul King's right hand man, which is nice, because you always hear when the leader dies, it's always the right hand man to take over. So now theoretically, Utikate can replace the Soul King, or is Mimi Hagi going to release himself from Utikate's body, killing Utikate, and then replacing Soul King as Mimi Hage without Utikate? Or is Utikate going to have Mimi Hage stay in his body and replace Soul King with? You see what I mean? Then, that's pretty much the big bulk of the chapter. It was just going on about his backstory, which I didn't really see interesting or deemed enough to talk about because backstories are backstories. If you want a backstory, I can speak about it in a whole different thing, but I don't really want to speak about a backstory because the last page, this last page, was just amazing. We saw Aizen just chilling in the darkness. It was just like, what? Because we saw how Ichigo defeated Aizen. It was not a good fight at all. It was super rushed. The anime was only 25 minutes, I believe. From the manga, it was only 3 chapters. So that really doesn't, deem Aizen what he deserved, considering Aizen was preached as the god at that point. And then Ichigo just comes and shits all over him with his Bankai. And then he runs out of his energy. And then Kisune just comes over, and Kisune is like, I'll do this for you, Ichigo. Stand back. So yeah, I'm really hoping we see Aizen. I hope we see Aizen fight. I hope he actually goes after Kisume again and fights Kisume, hopefully beating Kisume because we still don't know how powerful he is because we've never actually seen him release his Bankai yet, which is scary. And Kisume always has knowledge of everything before it happens, like Vizards. They're a very, very small minority, and he knew all about Vizards like he was a Vizard himself. So he's got a lot of mystery, mystery regarding him, his Kisume. But all in all, pretty good chapter this week. I'll give it a strong 8. Really a strong 8, 8.5. It had what I wanted. It talked about bulk. Unfortunately, we didn't get any progression with Ichigo and Yuach, which I slightly wanted, but at the same time, it was needed to go away from that because we've had about 5 solid chapters just with Yuach, and Ichigo, and Chad, and Uihame. So I'm not complaining. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please drop a like, comment if you have any feedback from me, favourite if you want to share this out with your friends and family, and subscribe if you want to see more reviews from me. Wow, that was really funny, man. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.